Hey there, Fox 6 meteorologist Wes Wyatt with you. Haven't talked to you since the winter weather. Back in the Weather Center tonight. Finally, things returning to normal. Got the cars back home. And warm weather out there today. I really enjoyed that. Close to 70 in a few spots. Tuscaloosa actually made it up to 69. It was interesting to watch the temperatures today, though, because it was colder in East Alabama. There was some clouds that just wouldn't go away, so that held down those temperatures. But tonight, for all of us, clouds are moving in. Now, the snow rumors are all over the internet. I've had questions on Facebook about it. Is it going to snow this week? Listen, we're getting into a pattern change, and it looks milder and wetter. I'm more concerned about the chance for thunderstorms, believe it or not. Tomorrow night, a few storms, but we're really going to have to watch Tuesday night. If a few things change, it could be rocky, but right now it looks like mainly lots of wet weather, and that's what we're going to be talking about. And the rain's starting to develop back off to the west of us around Little Rock, and that shower activity will enter western Alabama early tomorrow and then slowly transition eastward throughout the day. Things really ramp up tomorrow night as low pressure moves across the area, and that's when we'll have heavier rain and a few storms. But it's the front's well off to the north, and the cold air with the wintry precipitation's now back in a normal location. You can see it back there across northern Missouri and stretching into the Midwest. But the rain is certainly on the way, but not too bad today. Notice how the upper level pattern, if you look at these lines here, this gives a rough estimate of just how the orientation of the upper winds are, and that's in the higher elevations, very high elevations. But when you typically get this more west to east flow, well, that keeps that colder air from really penetrating southward into Alabama, and you can see those yellows and greens there representing milder temperatures right on through Monday morning. But the cold air does seep southward a bit at times over the next several days. I'm thinking by Monday we're looking at highs in the mid-50s, upper 60s on Tuesday, low 50s on Wednesday, and the coldest morning actually is Thursday morning at 30 degrees. So compared to what we had to deal with this past week, I know we'll take that. 30 degrees, that's nothing compared to those single digits, but that's the coldest morning. The rest of the week, we're looking at temperatures mainly above freezing. So let's go ahead and take this hour by hour through the rest of tonight. You can see the showers start developing across West Alabama. The heavier rain, watch this, we're going right on into Sunday, 2:30 p.m. You can see that rain increasing and maybe a few thunderstorms. So yeah, a great evening to sit back, watch Fox 6, watch the Super Bowl, and then beyond that point, early Monday, the rain starts moving out. Now, we could see a little bit of sunshine on Monday, maybe during the afternoon with those highs in the 50s, but the front that moves through tomorrow night, well, it stalls out, again, because of that west to east flow pattern. So what that will do is set the stage for another rainmaker as we move into Tuesday. And again, maybe a couple of strong storms, one we'll watch, that's the bottom line, and then another rainmaker for Friday and Saturday, and I think that's where all the questions were with respect to wintry precipitation, but right now it looks like all rain for late in the week. 60 right now in Birmingham at the time of this update. Again, we had some upper 60s out there, but notice the overnight lows much colder to the east. Our friends here around Anniston, Gadsden, we're going to have lows in the mid to upper 30s. Highs tomorrow in the upper 60s. Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, and Utah 67. Talladega 68 will take those warmer temperatures. But here's an interesting view as we look at the contour. You can see the cold front there just north of Jackson, Mississippi, and what happens is as the rain starts tomorrow night, those temperatures do begin to tumble, so it's a question of just how quickly can we warm up before the rain gets here tomorrow. Models even suggest as warm as 70 in Montgomery, which is still amazing coming off this icy week that we've had around here. 62 by 5:30, but notice how the temperatures fall as the rain moves in. So we're going to wake up to some colder weather early Monday, chilly out there, but then if we get a little sun, that will help us out during the day. So hourly forecast, here's Sunday, let's break it down. And by the way, it is Groundhog Day, and I'm watching that 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Area there real closely for clouds, because that could impact what the groundhog sees tomorrow. Maybe if it's cloudy overhead, he will not see that shadow. I hope not. I really want to go out there and hold an umbrella over his head after what we've been through this week. But that's the latest on the weather forecast. Again, very wet over the next several days. Now, of course, we'll get some new information. We always have some fresh model data that comes in before the news at 9 o'clock. So I'll be sharing that, talking about the timing for what's ahead. So I hope you'll join us tonight, 9 o'clock, and then we're back at 10. And, of course, tomorrow night we'll be back. Jill Gilardi will be in tomorrow morning, early in the morning, starting at 7 a.m. with another update. I'm meteorologist Wes Wyatt. Follow me on Facebook, facebook.com, Wes Wyatt Fox 6, or on Twitter at Wes Wyatt Weather. Have a great evening.